Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is healthy and safe at home. So, class, today we are going to finish with our chapter 1 and just do the quick revision what we have done in this chapter. First, we have done about the what is computer system. Second, CPU, input output devices, evolutions of computer, PC, internet. In the last class, we have talked about computer memory and memory units. So now class, today we are going to start with a new topic that is a very simple one. It is based on some concept, but the topic name is data capturing, storage and retrieval. Before starting with this topic, I just want to take a very simple example. Imagine when we go to a mall, when we do some shopping. Example, more, more. All the groceries, everything is available at that particular store. When we are going to a mall in a more store and we are buying multiple things and we are taking everything what we want to buy in a, imagine, in a bucket. When we are going to pay the bill or to the billing counter, the person is using some device known as barcode reader, and there whatever the product you have taken on that, there is some bar written on it. So barcode reader just capture all the bars which are written in the product, and whatever it is capturing, it is going inside the computer and save somewhere, right? When you are saving some data, what is the data? The barcode, what is the product I am buying, what is the amount of that automatically gets into my computer with the help of barcode reader. So that process is known as storage. Retrieval, why retrieval is important? See, imagine after 2 days I just want to change some product, or I want to refund the product. So first important thing, I should have a bill, because every bill has a number, right? So when you will go to that particular department, it will ask for the bill. You need to give the bill, the person will enter the bill number, all the details of yours will come in the screen. What would be the detail? How many products you have bought, what is the quantity, what was the discount, what was the price, everything. A single little detail also. The detail is coming from the storage area, right? Retrieval, the process of retrieval means when the person is entering the billing amount, all the data is coming automatically. It means I'm getting the data from where? From the storage. So that is my retrieval process. So that is like data capturing, storage, retrieval. That is a very basic common. In something like a input, storage means processing, retrieval means output. But retrieval when you want to, it's a based on some condition. So let's start with the first topic, data capturing. As we have discussed, to process the data, we need to give input or capture by using few devices like keyboard, barcode reader, which generally used in shopping complex. As you know, generally two devices is going to be used, keyboard and the barcode reader. With the help of data capturing devices, whatever the data is going to capture, that all going to store inside the computer. Now the next topic is data storage. When I'm talking about ki whatever the data I'm taking with the help of keyboard or a barcode reader, the data is going to store inside the data storage. Now the question is where? Of course in the hard disk, maybe in the C drive, D drive, but definitely. First I want to make a file. So there are two things. Data can be stored in an Excel file or data can be stored in a database. When to use Excel file? When data is very small, easy to manageable, right? But when to use database? When data is very huge. You can't predict ki in a one day how many customers are about to come. In a 1 week, in a 1 month, in a 1 year. Up when the month is about to complete, आपको फिर report भी बनानी है. Report in the sense, भाई how many product you have sold, how many discount you have given, what is your profit, what is your loss. तो उसके लिए हमें डेटा को स्टोर करना पड़ेगा हार्ड डिस्क में, लेकिन किसी फाइल की फॉर्म में. या तो वो फाइल एक्सेल की हो सकती है और इट कैन बी माई डेटाबेस फाइल, राइट? So it is the process of storing the information in any file or in the database which we have received from input devices. Here the data store permanently in a storage device, generally in a hard disk. If you want to make a copy, you can make a copy in CD, DVD or pen drive also. Small data is easily manageable in one computer, but if data is huge, we may require one computer, which would be combination of multiple computer known as server. See class, when I'm talking about when data is very, manageable, one computer is sufficient. Like one manager is sitting, with the one computer, that's okay. But when I'm talking about a big companies, so where the data is huge, like a more store, the example which I have taken, there what happened, the data is very huge. They need to track each and everything, right? So there, one computer is not sufficient, so they make a server. What is a server? A computer with highly configured machine is known as server. When I'm talking about a highly configured, it means a good RAM, random access memory, we have just read in the last class also, with the good hard disk, right? And with a good processor also, right? Processor means my CPU, right? So these are the things which makes a computer behave as a server. When I'm talking about a server, it means multiple machines are connected with the one computer. That's why all the data is connecting or coming from a multiple computers and storing in one single computer, and then single computer is known as my server, right? नेक्स्ट माई डेटा हैज़ बिन स्टोर्ड. अब क्या करें? अब भाई अब डेटा स्टोर कर लिया तो देयर कुड बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी टू रिट्रीव द डेटा. सो द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज माई डेटा रिट्रीवल. Data retrieval, first point, it involves getting or fetching the data from the storage devices as per the user's requirement. As I have told you that I want to, change some products, so I'll go to the more store with the bill and the person will take my bill number. When the person will enter the bill number in the computer, all the data will come. So the data will come is the process of data retrieval, and data will come from the database or some particular file. This second point, this task has to be fast, so we use database query to search or get some details. C class, database is a concept of managing data in a very bulk size. Bulk means large size. तो definitely अगर when we have a data, we are managing a data in a lakhs, और कोई एक पर्सन आए कि उन lakhs डेटा में से आई वॉन्ट टू सी ओनली वन डिटेल, तो इट बिकम वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस, राइट? तो इसलिए डेटाबेस में कुछ कंसेप्ट होता है जिनको हम बोलते हैं क्वेरीज. दैट वी हैव स्टडीड अ लिटिल बिट कंसेप्ट इन अ 10th क्लास ऑल्सो. जिसमें से एक सिंपल क्वेरी है सिलेक्ट क्वेरी. सिलेक्ट क्वेरी इज यूज टू फेच द डेटा, राइट? सो इसलिए यहाँ पर कहा गया है कि दैट्स व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग डेटाबेस, सो वी यूज क्वेरी टू फेच द डेटा फास्टर. Next concept, data deletion and recovery. First point, data can be accidentally deleted from storage devices by user, or some hacker can digitally delete or change your data, or data can be corrupted automatically retrieving by virus. C class, multiple times it happens with me also. I want to delete some other file, accidentally I deleted some other file, right? Or there could be a possibility that hackers can digitally, the online deletes or change your data. See, change your data means, imagine you are making online transaction. Transaction means you are shifting the money from one account to another account. That is known as my transaction. When you are making a transaction, वो जाना चाहिए था account B में, but by mistaken it reached to account C. So when you are going to the bank, बैंक में दिखा रहा है बैंक B में, लेकिन internally कहाँ गया बैंक C में. तो that is my change of my data, right? Or data can be corrupted automatically. आपने नाम तो सुना होगा वायरस. When the unwanted file are there in your computer, it start working as a virus. What is unwanted file? भाई I am downloading one movie, one file supposed to be come, लेकिन उसके साथ एक और file आ गई है. That the other file is known as and may start working as a virus for me. It start corrupting my file. कभी कभी होता है आज मैंने फाइल ओपन करी, ओपन हो रही है, आफ्टर 2 days और द सेम फाइल इज नॉट एबल टू ओपन, आई एम नॉट एबल टू ओपन. सो दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. दैट कंसेप्ट इज नोन एज डेटा डिलीशन. द टॉपिक इज हाउ टू रिकवर द डेटा. सी, रिकवर is the thing that precautions you need to take. So we need to recover the data. So data recovery is a process of retrieving deleted, corrupted and lost data from secondary storage devices. See, data to store I can do anywhere. I can store my data on a hard disk. Hard disk means C drive, D drive, or I can store in CD, DVD, pen drive, memory card. So many things are there. So there are two security concerns with the data that you can use. One is it's deleted by some unauthorized person or software. If your data has been deleted by the person who is not able to use, who is not supposed to use your computer, that person is known as unauthorized. This can be avoided by applying password to your computer, password to your account like Gmail account, Facebook account, your net banking account, or your files also. This is the first concept, right? Second, there could be a possibility that some devices like pen drive is not working. You have not checked some data is there or not. आपको लगा कि वो खराब हो गई and you have just thrown it, right? So second is saying कि second is related to unwanted recovery. Sometimes we discard or throw our non-functional devices without taking care to delete data. So anyone can misuse it. We can avoid this by using some software first to delete the data before discarding any storage devices. Very interesting software. As we all are aware, software. See, everyone is using a smartphone. A smartphone may, if I want to use anything, I'll search for a particular app. If it is related to my work, my condition, I add on the same time I just install it. So smartphone में जो app है, right, computer में हम उसको software कहते हैं. So software is nothing. It's a set of instructions or command which perform some specific task known as software, right? So software, why to install, why to download? When we want something that my computer should work like that, I want to do some task on it, so that is my software. Accordingly, I need to download the software and after that I need to install the software. So generally there are two types of software. First is system software, operating system, system utilities, device driver, and the next is application software, general purpose software, customized software, free and open source. So let's go one by one. So first I'm going to begin with system software. As the name suggests, what is the meaning of system? C class, system means something system is doing automatically where the user is not related to it. But of course, first time I need to install operating system, right? So system software, it knows how to operate and use different hardware components of computer. It provides service directly to the end user. Who is the end user? I am the end user because I am using the computer. It includes first operating system. Now what is operating system? See, if I want my computer should work, how I get to know? I'll switch on the computer. It will show me the desktop, right? So desktop is coming just because of operating system. When computer will start up, it shows which operating system is there, whether it is Windows or something else. So class, it is work as an interface between user and computer which manages our other application softwares also, right? What is an interface? See, if computer is not there, this is my desktop. If desktop is not there, am I able to communicate with my computer? No. So it means this screen is my interface. So that's why operating system is an interface between user and computer which manages our other application software also. Other application software also, MS Office, Photoshop. When you have an operating system, only then you can install other application software. So what are the examples of operating system? Like Windows 7, Windows 10, Android. In my computer it is Windows 10. Generally people are using Windows 10 only. System utility. So first point was there, operating system. Second is system utility. Bhai, when you are installing operating system, so something should be come up with operating system which will secure, which will maintain, guide your computer, right? If some unwanted file means virus. If virus is there, for that what we say? Antivirus. I need to install what? Antivirus. But antivirus by default it is not there in your computer. Specifically you need to download from the computer or you need to buy the genuine one, right? So system utility is something automatically there with the computer or operating system. So software used for maintenance and configuration of the computer system. So system utilities are those software which is used for maintenance and configuration of the computer system. Some are shipped means some are attached with the operating system, some are not. Those who are attached, which is known as very common one, defragmentation tool. Formatting utility, system restore utility. Formatting utility. I want my computer, it's working very slow, very slow. I can't do anything. So I need to format my computer. What is the meaning of formatting? सी ड्राइव होती है ना, सी ड्राइव में सारे सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं. जनरली जो प्रॉब्लम होती है कंप्यूटर को किससे होती है? सॉफ्टवेयर से. सो व्हाट वी डू, फॉर्मेटिंग का मतलब एक साथ ही सारे सॉफ्टवेयर को इंस्टॉल कर अनइंस्टॉल कर देना, ठीक है, और वापस से उसको दोबारा फ्रेशली क्या करना? इंस्टॉल करना. दैट कंसेप्ट इज नोन एज व्हाट? फॉर्मेटिंग. सिस्टम रिस्टोर यूटिलिटी मतलब सी देयर कुड बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी मेरा कंप्यूटर ख़राब हो गया. अब मैं चाहती हूँ कि ठीक है, आई वांट टू बाय अ न्यू वन, बट इसके अंदर जो भी डेटा है मैं पहले वो निकाल लूँ. जितना डेटा बच सकता है आई कैन टेक दैट डेटा. दैट फंक्शनैलिटी इज नोन एज सिस्टम रिस्टोर. नाउ क्लास, defragmentation tool. What is the meaning of defragmentation? Class, now listen to me. I want to show you my here. This is like a my computer for me. I'm opening this machine area over here, and before that I want to maximize it here. Now class C, if I want to delete something, ये मेरी एक ही हार्ड डिस्क है जिसको मैंने कितने पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया? 3 पार्ट्स में. सी ड्राइव, डी ड्राइव एंड ई ड्राइव. नाउ इफ आई एम ओपनिंग माई डी ड्राइव, राइट, इसमें से मैं कुछ भी फोल्डर डिलीट कर सकती हूँ, कुछ भी, लाइक राइट क्लिक, ठीक है, नहीं तो शॉर्टकट होता है डिलीट, शिफ्ट प्लस डिलीट, ठीक है. मैं इजीली इसको क्या कर सकती हूँ? अपने ऑपरेशन, इस फाइल को इजीली क्या कर सकती हूँ? डिलीट कर सकती हूँ. क्लास, ये डिलीट आपको विजुअलिटी में यहाँ से नज़र आएगा कि यहाँ से डिलीट हो गया, लेकिन भाई हार्ड डिस्क तो एक ही है. हार्ड डिस्क एक हार्डवेयर है जिसको आप इजीली टच कर सकते हो. क्या उसमें से बता सकते हो वो मेरी फाइल कहाँ डिलीट हुई और कहाँ चली गई? दैट इज़ अ क्वेश्चन. सो व्हाट हैपन्स when we frequently do deletion, like मेरा डेस्कटॉप अभी तो it is very neat and clean, earlier it was not, it was fully occupied here. तो मैंने क्या किया? easily select my unwanted files and I directly delete it. या मैंने delete तो कर दी, वो मुझे नज़र आ रहा है, लेकिन हार्ड डिस्क में वो एरिया जहाँ से डिलीट हुई है उसका क्या? ऐसा तो नहीं है कि वो एरिया बीच में से खाली हो गया हो लेकिन उसके आसपास और भी फाइल्स और फोल्डर्स हों, राइट? तो इस प्रॉब्लम को कहते हैं डिफ्रेगमेंटेशन. जब हम अपनी हार्ड डिस्क में से कहीं से भी कुछ भी डिलीट करते हैं, वेदर इट इज़ वी आर डिलीटिंग फ्रॉम सी ड्राइव, डी ड्राइव, ई ड्राइव, कहीं से भी हम डिलीट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन हम जब डिलीट करते हैं तो वो फाइल अपने जगह से तो डिलीट हो जाती है, लेकिन उसके आसपास की फाइल वहीं की वहीं रहती है. डिफ्रेगमेंटेशन कहता है भाई जो यूज्ड फाइल है उनको एक साइड कर दो, जो फ्री स्पेस है उसको एक साइड कर दो. व्हाट इज़ द बेनिफिट फॉर द यूज़र? यूज़र के लिए बेनिफिट क्या होगा? कंप्यूटर की स्पीड अप हो जाएगी, अननेसेसरी कंप्यूटर आपका स्लो नहीं होगा. दैट फीचर इज नोन एज डिफ्रेगमेंटेशन. कैसे करते हैं? ड्राइव्स को करना पड़ता है सिलेक्ट. सो क्लास, हेयर आई एम गोइंग टू माई मशीन, हेयर आई एम क्लिकिंग ऑन सी ड्राइव, राइट क्लिक, ठीक है, हेयर आई एम गोइंग टू प्रॉपर्टीज. In the properties there is an option with the name tools. In the tools में, are you able to see that option? Optimize and defragmentation drive. Class, so here you can click on optimize, ठीक है. ये already I have started, ठीक है, that's why it is showing you 1.9. So class, आप select करेंगे अपनी ड्राइव को one by one और किस पे क्लिक कर देंगे? Optimize, like this, ठीक है. अगेन यू विल सिलेक्ट एंड यू विल क्लिक ऑन व्हाट? ऑप्टिमाइज. तो क्या होगा? अगर आपने बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रिक्वेंटली कुछ कॉपी पेस्ट किया है, कुछ डिलीट किया है, तो वो जो हार्ड डिस्क में एरिया है, ठीक है, जो खाली वाला है वो एक साइड हो जाएगा. द फील्ड विल बिकम एट वन प्लेस. इट स्पीड अप योर द वर्क ऑफ योर कंप्यूटर, राइट. नाउ बैक टू आवर स्लाइड. I think this point is very much clear to everyone. Now come to that one. Some are not shipped with your operating system, so we need to specifically install it, and that becomes my antivirus software. Now device drivers. This is a third style of the system software. Device drivers. See class, when we are using a computer, there may be possibility that we need to attach multiple devices with it, like headphones, webcam, speakers. So class, everything is directly cooperating with operating system. भाई ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम तो एक ही है, वो सारा काम तो नहीं कर सकता. आप वो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम कंप्यूटर को भी चलाए, प्लस आपके जितने भी एक्स्ट्रा आपने उसमें सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल किए उसको भी ध्यान रखे. तो व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव हायर अ मीडिएटर. दैट मीडिएटर इज नोन एज डिवाइस ड्राइवर. व्हाट डिवाइस ड्राइवर डज, वो क्या करता है, जितने भी आप कंप्यूटर के अंदर डिवाइसेस ऐड ऑन कर रहे हैं उसकी एक रिपोर्ट बनाता है, एक रिपोर्ट, और वो रिपोर्ट किसको पास ऑन कर देता है, टू योर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, सो दैट योर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम गेट टू नो कि हाँ भाई माइक्रोफोन इज एडेड, स्पीकर इज देयर, हेडफोन इज देयर, राइट. So let's start. First point, it ensures the proper functions of a particular devices, but when it comes to overall working of a computer, the operating system does the work. So it becomes difficult for operating system to manage all the devices which are connected to it. So device driver acts as an interface between OS and the devices. Interface matlab screen, mediator. Am I clear? So now the last slide for today, application software. C class, system software is like related to system. If you want to work on the system, your computer system software has to be there, like operating system, which is a general one, right? Now comes to application software. It depends person to person. If you are interested in changing photos, editing photos, so of course definitely you need to install Adobe Photoshop. If you are working with some account company, so you need to install Tally. Tally is a software used to manage accounts. If you are making a reports, definitely you need to install Microsoft Office, and you need to work on the Excel also, right? So first our computer should have OS, then we are able to see desktop. Application software could be specific software which user can install as per the requirement, right? For example, PDF Reader, MS Office, Photoshop, DJ Remix, multiple gaming softwares also. These are the application software also. Whenever you will talk with anyone, in any laptop, in every computer, one thing would be same. What? That is my system software. It means everyone would be having the system software, operating system. But application software may differ because it depends interest individually. Now there are two types. So I have written two types because I am taking free and open source connected with the general purpose software. So there are three types or two types, you can say that: general purpose software and free or open source software and customized software. First I'll complete general purpose software, free open source software, then I'll come to the customized software. First, general purpose software. See, which is very easily available on internet and you can buy it, okay, with from any shop. That is very general purpose software, like MS Office, right? Like PDF Reader, any game, everything is available in online, okay? And something is for free trial also for 1 month. So you can easily go to internet, write the name of the software, you can easily download it, and after that you can install it. That is my general purpose software. Now come to the third category, that is my free open software. Free, something is available on internet free of cost, that is known as my free software, okay? Now come to the open source software. Open source, C class, open source, the meaning of the open source is just a second, something happened to my desktop, wait. See, open source software means there are multiple software which are available on internet. On internet you can easily download it, you can modify that particular software, you can edit the software, you can change the functionality also of that particular software and give a new name to that software. So मतलब हमने एक XYZ नाम का सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड किया, उसी में कुछ चेंजेस किया और उसी को ABC नाम से दोबारा से इंटरनेट पे डाल दिया विद अ न्यू वर्जन. दैट इज़ माई ओपन सोर्स सॉफ्टवेयर. लाइक लाइनक्स इज़ ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, ठीक है, जो बहुत ही अनअट्रैक्टिव है, ब्लैक एंड वाइट स्क्रीन का था, जो ओरिजिनल है. what people does, what the developer does, they have downloaded, that is open source, without a cost they have downloaded. उनमें उन्होंने चेंजेस किए. what is the changes? they have make it like GUI, remember graphical user interface, फोल्डर्स बना दिए, अट्रैक्टिविटी कर दी, बटन्स वगैरह लगा दिए, सो दैट दे हैव चेंज इट और उसको दूसरा नाम दे दिया. सो रेड हैट, फेडोरा, दीज आर द नेम्स ऑफ द लाइनक्स. So it means Linux is my open source software. Now come to the customized software. Imagine I'm opening one mall all the shops are under my guidance, so I want to make a software for all the shops which are available in my mall, so that I can connect all the computer of all the shops to my computer. So that is my customized software. That is not easily available, that is not available. I need to go, or I need to reach some software company, I need to contact with them, and I need to tell my customized condition, which kind of thing I want from that particular software, and then they will make it for you. For example, ATM, right? This is a customized software. When you'll go for a bank, that is a customized software. So Domino's, McDonald's, these all are customized software that is not available on the internet. They have made it as per the request by the user or the person who wants to make it. Right, class? So class, thank you. That finishes with chapter 1. In the next class, we are going to start with Python. Take care, everyone.